ended up taking a selfie. Didn't think this really had to be addressed, but apparently it needs to be addressed. I won't lie. I get attached to people really quickly. But only certain type of people. Not everybody can really get my attention very easily. People do. Let's just say I don't think the man that I call my brother really gives a fuck about me. But I don't want to talk about that. That's nothing. I don't care anymore. Apparently, people seem to have the concept that self-harm leads to suicide. More specifically, my brother. Sorry, Daniel. Not an acquaintance, not a friend. So we'll just call him Daniel. That's his name. There was a bit of back and forth, and I was getting really irritated, and he did nothing but twist my words around. And he was just so defensive for no reason. I had a lot of voices in my head going off. I was going... A lot of voices going through my head, and I only knew one thing that would ever stop them. I've never actually hurt myself. I've had a few accidents, but I've never actually hurt myself. I never plan to again. But he got severely upset. He said that leads to suicide, and he's not trying to be around someone who's suicidal. Sorry. People around him have done that. And their first step was self-harm. His first thought was self-harm leads to suicide. His exact words. Of course, bringing that topic up, I asked him, do you think I'm suicidal? He said no. I immediately think, then why the fuck did you bring that up? Of course you think it. Not the main thing, but no one really says anything without thinking about it first, because you have to think about it. Your brain has to think about what you're going to say before you say it, or you just be like, that's what's going to come out if you don't think about what you're saying. If you don't think what you're saying, you're not going to say anything. There's a reason why deaf people can't talk straight, because they can't hear their voice. They don't know what to look for. They're making sounds. The brain doesn't know what a word sounds like. This is 2018. Some really smart guy who's really good at writing, who's also deaf, probably got it down straight, but I don't know. When I told him that's not entirely correct, mental illness is the problem. Self-harm is just an outcome. And the final outcome, yes, people do that after they self-harm. But that is just one. Self-harm is just only one single sign. Well, not single sign, but only one of the signs that people go through, that people do when they're depressed and they're really thinking about it. Now, mental illness is the problem, but when I told him that it's mental illness, he shut the fuck up. He didn't say anything. After getting aggressive, he tried something very ballsy. He threatened to have me locked up if I do it again. Now, you can't just have someone locked up because you say something to somebody. It's like when these idiots send SWAT teams on streamers because they're assholes. They don't immediately arrest the kid. They don't take him in or anything. They bust in the door. They don't see anything. They get the fuck out. What's going to happen is, if he actually tries something like that, they'll take one good look at me, take a look at my history, take a look at Daniel's history, and drop the case like it's a hot potato. I don't talk like I'm suicidal. I don't act like I'm suicidal. I don't think like I'm suicidal. Is suicide an escape? No. Are there better ways? Better things to do to get the voices out of your head? Yes. Aggressively pushing on someone who's already feeling down is not the thing to do. And I cannot stand by anyone who's willing to just push someone away so fucking quickly because they're sad. Be a man, give a fuck, and help them out. Not threaten them. I would love that man to try me. I'm done with him. He yells at the fucking sky for being hot. He yells at the fucking clouds for it raining. I've seen him in real pain. So it fucking pisses me off for someone to be so upset with something that you cannot control at all. Mental illness is not a problem, but I'm done trying to cater to people who just don't give a fuck. If anyone really wants me, show that you really give a flying fuck.